Well, Mama just got back from daycare drop-off, and boy oh boy do we have a fun one planned for you. But all this will require a lot of energy today, so let me get just slightly caffeinated. I know it seems like a lot, but some days when I'm just too lazy to froth my milk, this is my go-to. Almond milk straight in there, a little bit of creamer for sweetness, and then this cold foam in a can. I am my own little barista. I mean, seriously, Starbucks who? So good. But hey babes, what is up? It's Haley and welcome back to my channel. You can already see I am in my DIY clothes. Baby girl is moving so much lately, which is honestly just truly making me realize how much we are like limited on time. So projects, they gotta get going, they gotta get moving. As you guys know, in our last video, we actually started off with our office makeover. We did some little changes up in the house to make it feel more summer and coastal, which I am so happy about. And you guys have given me some incredible advice in the last video about what color I should go ahead and paint our office beadboard. So just this morning after daycare drop off, I went ahead and picked up a new little gallon of paint. This is Accessible Beige, which is definitely the winner. As you guys know, Accessible Beige is the color that we have on our doors and our trims throughout my entire home. And by an overwhelming amount, you guys all said that we need to continue that color throughout the entire office, which is exactly what we're gonna be doing today. I spent all last night caulking and filling all of the holes, and the beadboard is now ready for us to get to painting. But that is just one of the things on our list today. We have so many exciting shipments that are currently on the way here. I got a new step stool for the girls for the kitchen. Their KiwiCo crate actually just arrived today as well, which KiwiCo is actually partnering with me on today's video. They are our favorites. We'll get into that a little bit later too. But the biggest delivery that is literally currently, I think 10-15 minutes away, is our new furniture delivery. You're probably thinking, Haley, where else in your house do you need furniture? Let me show you. So welcome to my dining room. You guys can see with this entire section, the bookshelf definitely needs some work. We still gotta go ahead and decorate items here. I still have to obviously stack the books properly. Like, this decor is not even in season right now. I just have not had time to put it away. But the reason I've been waiting on making this bookshelf all pretty and aesthetic is because first I wanted to tackle this. This right over here is our dining room set that we've had for the last year and we've truly really loved so far. It is made of solid wood, which is incredible. But as you guys know from past vlogs, I've been just leaning so much more into the darker woods lately. Just like the wood door we created, just like this furniture that we have right here. I've looked and tried to see if I can go ahead and try to like DIY this entire set and maybe stain it a darker color. But I'm gonna be honest, it is so beautiful and high quality that I'm like scared to ruin it. And I just know that somebody else can like put this to better use, which the perfect opportunity came up where a family friend of mine is actually moving from Canada to Florida, and they're in a state where like they have no furniture whatsoever. We are gonna be passing along this dining set for their family to enjoy, which I'm truly so happy about, to help out a fellow Canadian who has no furniture in her house right now, while I have Caster Lee being so kind and willing to gift us a new dining set. So I thought, you know what a perfect way to give this to somebody who needs it while also getting something that I'm gonna like a little bit more for this space. So of course I involved you guys in the process. I went ahead on Instagram and I asked you, help me out with choosing what chair should we get, what table should we get, and I think that we landed on this table right over here. I love it. This is honestly my dream dining table. Truly, it's actually bigger than this one that we currently have right now, which is great because Erin and I love to host guests, and the bigger the table the better. On top of the fact that it is also a beautiful walnut color, I really think that adding the darker wood elements into this house will be perfect. But the truck for the Castlery delivery is gonna be here in about 10 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna finish up my coffee and I cannot wait to see what it's gonna look like once it's here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am obsessed. I feel like these colors, this dining set is so much more suited for our space. I love the Castlery actually offers this like white glove service. So I actually had the delivery people come in and they assembled the entire thing for me. I didn't have to lift a finger and it looks so beautiful. I obviously feel like there's so much to do. Until the bookshelves are properly decorated, we gotta tie in a lot of these wooden tones throughout the bookshelf. But I am so happy with my decision. First of all, this table is absolutely everything It looks so gorgeous. I love the little fluted legs that it has. The fact that it's round, I feel like breaks up all of like the square elements that we have in the home. And even though on the website it says that these chairs are an ashy gray, I actually feel like they're closer to a chocolate brown, which I really like the mix up of the dark wood. I feel like it matches so much with Eren's Torah books, which again, once this is properly decorated, it will look so good, especially once we update our curtains. This table is also longer and wider than the one that we had before, so even if we are sitting just us or we do have a couple friends over, we have more space without having to open another table, which is perfect. I feel like the only thing that I'm actually rethinking is the rug. I may have chosen one that is a little bit too small and maybe a little bit too light. I do really love this one. This is actually called the Zeke rug and the pattern on it is gorgeous. This may actually possibly look really good in my office or even our guest room as well. But the Harper table with these Sloan chairs, I truly think is such a perfect match, and it's a really nice breakup. But once it's done, I have a feeling this will integrate into our home so incredibly beautiful. Thank you so much to Casserly. I cannot wait to go ahead and make some fun Instagram content, especially when I am finished decorating this entire area. And slowly but surely, this is going to become the dining room set of my dreams once I'm finished with it. If you guys are interested in shopping any of these pieces, I'm gonna link it down below in my description. If you want to create like a breakfast nook, kind of like I have in the kitchen, they have a perfect breakfast table in the same style, or even a coffee table too. Plus, it also comes in a natural wood. So if you do like the blonde wood more than this walnut, they have that option as well. So you can truly choose something that will be of your own taste. But comment down below, seeing the before and the after, is there a preference that you guys like better? Do you think I made a good decision with going with the darker furniture? I do really want your help on how I can go ahead and style these bookcases. Again, don't pay attention to anything in them right now. Some of these books are not cute at all. I don't even know why they're out on display. I gotta reconfigure it. And like I'm thinking maybe a painting here in the middle, maybe like some sconces. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas on how I can decorate this bookshelf to look cute, let me know down below, because that entire dining room makeover, it is another one that we are gonna put on pause for now. But I'm so glad I was able to share this new furniture with you. Okay, and with that, let's head on to today's actual makeover, which is the office. I'm gonna take you on over upstairs and we're gonna start taping off the room, getting it ready and preparing it for the paint. Okay, major little office update. It is still so echoey in here. I'm sorry. By the end of this video, we're definitely gonna have this place a lot more furnished. By tonight, I wanna be done painting, and then tomorrow, I'm gonna take you guys along with me to Target, and we're gonna start looking already for some furniture pieces. I already have a possible rug, I already have a possible desk, but we're definitely gonna need to fill this place up because I gotta get rid of this echo and just make this the cozy office space of my dreams. But something that I actually did completely not realize that I didn't share with you is the top trim. For the top of my beadboard, I decided to go ahead and use a baseboard that I just flipped right around and installed it with the nail gun to the top of the trim. And I mean, you have to admit, this looks so beautiful. And the best part is that it offers a little ledge that if I want to go and even like put some paintings or artwork on top of the ledge, I can do it without having to hang my art pieces, which is just gonna look so beautiful, especially once I take your advice and we're gonna paint everything in the trim color of accessible beige. Guys, the girls just came home, and Aaliyah, of course, right away. What do you think, Aaliyah?
Good.
It looks good?
Yeah.
Do you like it better than what we had before?
Yeah.
Guys, today's just such a big unboxing day. I have a bunch of stuff that I have for the girls also. I got a new step stool for them because Aaliyah loves to be up here, and then her and Naomi are like fighting over this one. So I got this one from the brand Storecraft, which is actually a darker wood as well that will match our new table so good. So I'm gonna unbox that later. And then on top of that, we also got our new KiwiCo delivery, which I already know Aaliyah and Naomi are so excited for. Yeah.
I love it.
I know you love it. You're always so excited. So we just got in our KiwiCo Panda crate. The best part about these little crates is that whenever they arrive, Aaliyah and Naomi get excited to play with them together. Even though she is older, she could still enjoy the toys and learning activities in these crates as well. The Panda crate specifically goes from ages 0 to 36 months. So for your child's first 3 years of life, you are set with such a good foundation of activities that can make every moment of learning and playing fun. If you guys have actually stuck around for a while, then you would have seen that I have been using KiwiCo from the beginning stages. So early on, even with Naomi, when she was like 3 months old, only starting tummy time, they had the best little toys and activities for her to do that focused on her skill for that specific age group. We actually have the Panda Crate Plus, which comes with the regular Panda Crate, which has 3 to 6 activities within it for your children to do. But the plus aspect of it is that it comes with a big Grow With Me toy. These are usually the parts that, like I said, are very kid friendly no matter their age. This crate comes with everything you guys see here, and this is actually a really fun one. It comes with an entire book full of the alphabet, along with this letter munch monster. So as I go and read the book with the girls, they can find the foods that match the letter.
Apple.
Apple, you're right. B is for?
Banana.
Okay, we have an incredible little wooden train set, which I already know they're gonna be so obsessed with. They've been asking for a train set for a long time. What I love about KiwiCo specifically is that all of their toys are made from high quality materials. Most of them are made of wood, which are not just better for the kids to play with, but they're also so aesthetic looking in our home. I know a lot of you guys are also in a stage of life where you have little kids at home, especially if you are expecting your first baby, or even if you have a little newborn. This is the time for you guys to try out the Panda Crates. They did give me a discount code to share with you guys. You can use Haley to get 20% off your first Panda Crate with KiwiCo. These KiwiCo crates truly just make playtime so much easier and more enjoyable for me, for Eran, and for the girls too. Okay, well, we're back in the room and it is now fully taped off. As you can see, even though this side doesn't have the beadboard, I am gonna have to go and paint the baseboard as well, so that it's all gonna look nice and matchy-matchy with this door. I had my playtime with the girls. Now Evan took over. He's gonna be with them a little bit before we start bedtime, so I thought I might as well get a move on and start the painting process. I do have some leftover paint from our bookshelves. I'm gonna finish this first, but there's definitely not enough in here, and that's why I had to go and get a second. But let's transform this room and get to painting. Which one today? Yep. Guys, I am telling you, spinach and egg wraps, ultimate breakfast right now. Right, hubby?
Yeah.
And we've been obsessed with Culture Pop. This is basically like a better version of Poppy. If you guys have heard of Poppy, it's like one of those prebiotic sodas. I just feel like they have so much sugar and so much sweetness in them. They're only slightly sweet, which literally even says slightly sweet, but they are the best flavors ever. It's like addicting. I've been really loving like gassy pops and sodas right now, but I can't handle them being too sweet in this pregnancy. So these are perfect. Let's make a little blessing. This watermelon lime is so good. But I am so hungry, guys. I was up so late yesterday finishing up the room. I literally have like paint splatters on me. I even broke a nail. And there's some paint on my nails too. But we did it. I got the entire room painted twice and it looks so good. I'm gonna take you on upstairs as soon as I'm done eating this. And I guess at that point, then we'll kind of start planning how we actually want to go ahead and decorate it. I have a couple things that I already have for the room that we can go ahead and lay down, but I definitely need to fill it up more. So I'm thinking that we're gonna go to Target together and browse some of their like office furniture, maybe some of their like storage and organization, because I definitely need to do a lot of that. This right here is gonna hit the spot. So I'll see you on upstairs. Well, babes, welcome to my office. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It is still so echoey in here. It looks really good in the daylight, even if I have to like turn on the lights. But guys, I love it. You did such a good job choosing this color. I think the breakup is perfect and it gives us so much room to like decorate the top half with either wallpaper or like some fun thrifted decor. Starting with a rug, of course. I actually bought this one on TJ Maxx online, which is basically like home goods. It is super tall. It looks really nice on the website and has some nice and neutral colors within it, but I haven't opened it yet. So let me lay it down and see what it looks like, and I guess then we can kind of like build our color schemes off of that. I love the neutral colors, and it has a little bit of those like yellow spots, which will look so good with our gold mirror, which by the way, we gotta put right here. I am just so in love with this mirror, you guys. I mean, I've always been obsessed with it, but especially now with like the beadboard behind it, it looks so pretty. I love all of this detailing. Like, it looks so vintage, but again, this I got from HomeGoods, $250, which is not bad for a huge mirror. And the other day I actually went back to HomeGoods and the same mirror was selling for $400. So like, I don't know, maybe they mismarked mine, but I'm happy about it. But the rug looks so good through the mirror too. And as you guys can see, the empty area over there, that is where I am actually planning to do my like office desk sitting situation. Okay, here is the desk that I got from Amazon. This is what it looks like, and it's honestly like really simple. I wanted a light wood so it can kind of go with the tones of our floor. Even though I am kind of rethinking, like, do we want to do light woods in this room or do we want to do like dark vintage woods in this room? I'm still debating, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and build it. The great thing about Amazon, it's returnable if I don't love it, but the size of it is mainly perfect. I wanted something that would be very slim, it wouldn't take up a lot of space, but it's still big enough for me to have a good work area while I'm working on my videos. Oh guys, I don't know. This is a lot more yellow than I was hoping for. Nope. Quickest decision ever. As soon as I opened this box, I'm like, okay, this wood is way too yellow versus what I wanted. And I'm not gonna make my life harder by trying to restain it. So I'm just gonna return this. And I think now when we go to Target or maybe even at home later, and I'm basically looking for a desk, an office chair, some kind of cabinet storage situation that I can go ahead and store all my filming equipment, and then possibly some fun decor. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get the basics, and then if we have time for the decor later, we'll dabble into that. So let's head on over to Target. Hey Siri, take me to the nearest Target.
Getting directions.
Let's
to
go. Oh, Target. Walking down the aisles at Target, I find it so romantic. Just in the sense that I just love it here so much. But I am taking a look around specifically in the home decor section. And I'll tell you what, like I said, my main goal for today is to get like the bigger furniture. And before I came, I actually did do some research on what's available on the website at Target. But then I also came across a couple options at home that were really affordable. So I'm actually even keeping that on my radar. And I might stop by at home later today and maybe pick those up instead. But while we're here, let's still take a little browse around and see what else we can add to our office. See you guys, I'm just like loving darker woods. I mean, even though this one is lighter than that one, it's still kind of like a darker oak rather than a super blonde wood. But this walnut color is stunning too. The only thing I wish that they had on display at Target was like the bigger items. I'm talking like a lounge chair or even like their desks. I don't really think that they ever have such big items on display. Instead, they have them on their website. But I don't know about you guys, I am still like a shopping in store girly. I really love to browse around aisles and actually choose things out myself. Ooh, okay, but something I do know I want to make is a little cozy corner for me to actually go ahead and work. I know ideally it's always good to work at a desk, but I'm somebody who likes to be comfortable, and I always sit either in my bed or like on the couch to work. So I really wanted to get like a lounging chair, and I think getting an ottoman so that I can rest my feet up as I work on my laptop, that could actually be really comfy. I do have to say there's something about pink and green that I love the combination. I feel like these are the two main colors that I want to be adding throughout the room. Coming to Target was worth it just for this. The inspiration of these two colors, green velvet, pastel pink, or honestly even light blue. At home has a chair that I've actually really been wanting for a long time. This one right here in the prettiest pastel blue. If I get the blue chair with this, this is for sure gonna come home with me. Obsessed with checker print. This ottoman is so pretty. Okay guys, maybe I should have done some research because there's no big furniture here at all. Like, that's the main thing I need to find. And if I stay in here too long, I'm gonna be too intrigued to shop things that I don't need. Even though we may come back for things like table lamps and stuff, because I will need those. But I had to show you this. If you guys didn't see on Instagram, I posted a thrift haul, which I post a lot of thrift hauls on Instagram that you may not see on YouTube. And I actually found this exact set, which I want to say together, this would cost maybe around $30, and I got it for $8 at the thrift store, literally identical. How crazy is that? This is just your little reminder to stop by the thrift stores, because you'd be surprised at how quickly people are getting rid of stuff. I mean, if it's still in store right now, what is it doing at a thrift store? But moving on to an actual furniture store, I think I'm gonna head on over to At Home right now, because there they have a lot of big furniture on display, and I already had my eye on a few things that would work for the office. Okay, we've officially made it to the at-home store, and like I said, this place has everything on display, which is why I just love it here so much. So we're gonna go through, look for some desks, look for some office chairs, some lounge chairs, which I could already see that they have so many different ones on display right here. So if anything pulls my eye, I'll be sure to show you. So I do see that they have a big array of different chairs here, and I have to say, I love the scalloped edge on this. I feel like that is so unique. I just feel like this green color is too dark. I want more pastel tones in the room. Maybe if it was like a little bit lighter like that. Plus, as much as it's pretty, I need something a bit more comfy. Ooh, okay, this desk right over here, that is one that had my eye on. I love, love, love the dark wood color, and it doesn't have any red undertone, which I'm obsessed with. Plus, these little brass knobs make it look so much more vintage, and the fact that it's got storage in it is really good. And honestly, $199 is pretty affordable, I must say, for a solid wood desk. I think this may be the one. I'm also testing out office chairs. This one actually seems pretty comfortable. I love that it's made with a faux leather. It's got good lower back support, and I feel like it actually hugs me pretty well. So we have this leather option. They also have it in a Sherpa. This one a little less. I feel like sitting on Sherpa for long periods of time will really make me sweat. So the leather option is better. Plus the color of this leather, you have to admit, it's really pretty. So I think this one right here is the one. Okay, we are now moving on into the little loungers and chairs, accent chairs. So I want less of these like more modern type chairs and more something that looks along the lines of just an older, more vintage couch. I love the stripes on this one, and sitting down on it, it is actually really comfortable. I don't know, I'm like debating if having stripes in a chair and then stripes on like the beadboard may be a bit too much stripage. Oh, okay, this right here, this is the blue one that I was talking about. It is so pretty. It swivels also, which is so comfy. And just imagine it with the plaid ottoman that we found at Target. That would be such a cute little working corner, but I gotta try to sit in it. Oh, that's so comfy, and it's so pretty too. Should we do it, guys? Should we pull the trigger? I think blue will be such a nice addition to the room. I think we're gonna do it. If I have not said it to you guys already, getting this family car, the Kia Carnival, was honestly the best decision ever. Everything fit in here. There's literally a couch, a chair, a desk, the stroller. It all fits, and it fits so easily. I love it. But with that, it is time to head on home and set up our new office finds. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. When it comes to doing all these home renovation stuff, no, my husband is not helping me out with the creative bits. But I can't live without the guy, because seriously, all of this furniture stuff that I always find, he always manages to get it upstairs for me. Even all sweaty.
People ask me, why do you still work out? I'm like, no, I have to work out because I have to lift heavy stuff for my wife.
All the time. At least I caught you this time right after your workout, so you're all sweaty and gross anyway, so it's fine. Oh, smart. Just keep rolling it up, I guess. Pivot. Okay, well, let's get all this unboxed. Comes with a cushion too. I didn't even know that. That's perfect. Look at that. The blue is so pretty with this beadboard. I think we made a good decision. Okay, I have no idea where it's gonna go yet, so let me get the desk and the chair built, and then we'll kind of try to reconfigure it all. As much as I really do love the size of the desk, the fact that it has these like USB cables in here, I'm like still debating if I want to go the dark wood route or possibly the lighter woods instead. The chair I do absolutely love. I feel like this is more the light color vibe that I want in this room, more coastal. The mirror is obviously only temporarily here because this is what I use to film, but this is basically what the office is looking like at this point. Like I said, we still need the wall mounted clothing rack, some storage, ottoman, some more decor, and then of course the thrifted artwork. But pat on the back for us, we did some major progress today. I mean, from where this office was before to where it is now, it already looks so good, and it just goes to show how much adding wall detail can make the biggest difference and add so much character to your space. If you guys are watching up to this point, you know that you're the real MVP. I love the ones who stick around all the way till the end. If you are watching up to this point, then comment down below, get working, because I finally have a space that I can go ahead and get really productive, make more short form content for you guys, edit some videos for you guys, guys. And stay tuned. I feel like our next makeover, we are actually going to be getting started with the girls' bedroom. As you know, I'm going to be moving Aaliyah and Naomi together at some point because right now they are separated, and Naomi's current room is going to be this baby's future room. So getting the matching beds, coming up with a design idea for the room, that is all coming up, so stay tuned for that. And speaking of the girls, you saw just how excited they were when they got their panda crate yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and leave KiwiCo link down below. If any of you guys are in that stage where you have like little babies or even older toddlers, you're going to enjoy the KiwiCo panda crate line so much. You can use my code Haley to get 20% off your first KiwiCo panda crate. And with all that being said, you guys, in 2 days, we've accomplished quite a lot. All thanks to the motivation that I get from you. So keep encouraging me down below in the comments. I love you all forever and always. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one.